Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
It is a thrill to be here for what should be an exciting opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first game jitters?
It's hard not to, Kevin. I mean, the feeling in this place is just electric. I'm not sure who's more amped up for this one, the players, the fans, or us here at the table.
Now here's Bosh, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
Jeff Green on the wing. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Green's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Magic. Whiteside, a screen on Payton. There's Dragic with the three. Great D that time from Payton. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Bosh against Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Payton. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged a bullet there.
Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw missing. No luck that time either. Meeks with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Meeks passes to Ibaka. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Give Ibaka scoring opportunities down low, and he'll torch you. Great job by the big fella.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And here is Waiters. Whiteside, a screen on Payton. Back to Waiters. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Whiteside, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. High post to Ibaka. Pass to Payton. Back to Ibaka. Meeks finds Payton. 5 on the clock. Pick by Vucevic. Payton passes to Vucevic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Waiters surveying the D. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Ibaka with a screen on Dragic. Payton outside. There's the drive. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Johnson. Bosch sets the pick for Waiters. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to Payton. Back to Meeks. Here's Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat trail by 3. Waiters passes to Dragic. Bosch, a screen on Payton. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Waiters outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Payton looking around. Vucevic against Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
No, sir. He was not letting that one go.
Outside Dragic. Back to Waiters. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic with the lead. Now Meeks. Still yet to score. Ibaka dishes to Payton. Meeks outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Man, I like how Payton runs things. I mean, his passing first mentality is exactly what you want from your point guard.
For Miami, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Waiters. And it's Waiters again missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Did they show up in terms of opponents scoring 5th in the league. I love their work ethic and their commitment to the D.
You know, you have to be impressed by the amount of blocks they racked up. They took rim protection to a whole nother level last season. Vucevic setting the pick for Payton. Shot clock at 5. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And it falls over the rim and in.
Excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
The Heat trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Waiters passes to Bosch. Johnson surveying the floor. The Heat need to get a shot off. Raiders for three. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Also a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Payton outside. Vucevic is screen on Dragic. It's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. Oh, Whiteside in position. Over in the corner, Green. Magic moving the ball around. Meeks with it. Back to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Heat. Left side, Waiters. Pass to Bosch. They could use a bucket, and that one good.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Meeks, following the basket by Chris Bosh. Payton drives in. Meeks passes to Vucevic, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Waiters, and it's Meeks with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Here's Ibaka. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Waiters. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Heat.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Augustine against Ellis. Now here's Ellington. He's covered closely. Ellis kicks to Mason. Clock at 6. On the wing, Ellington. Over Hezonja. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Biyombo. Augustine against Ellis. Augustine dishes to Watson. Here's Hezonja. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Ellis. Jacks up a three. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Watson surveying the D. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Mason. Ellis right side. Heat moving the ball around. Now here's Ellington. It's Richardson on the wing. And here is Ellington. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. No good that time. And here is Hezonja. Fades back. Miami grabs the miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Richardson, good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Magic leading by 8. Now Watson. Augustine finds Gordon. Back to Augustine. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Miami shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Magic making a change here. Zimmerman's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Rangers checked in. .1:15 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Haslam from the low block. Zimmerman pulls it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Gordon kicks to Augustine. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Ellis after the Magic pick up 2. At the elbow, it's Granger. Pass to Mason. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Granger. From beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, and stolen by Granger. Now, here's Richardson. Hezonja defending. Pass to Richardson. Here's Ellis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Now here's Saric. Good ball movement here by Miami. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. They're running. Here's Augustine. Finished off the break. Augustine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Miami. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Haslam. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Haslam's got his first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Saric against Augustine. Kicks it out to Richardson. To the paint. Back to Granger. 5 to shoot. Over Gordon. Orlando grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Through the three-point line, it's Augustine. Knocked away.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Saric passes to Richardson. Here's Saric. Now here's Richardson. Covered by Biyombo. Shoots. Richardson, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Saric against Augustine. Pass to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, excluding the top draft picks, are there any dark horse rookies you could see exceeding expectations?
You know, DeJounte Murray could be something in this league. He's a long, aggressive, athletic guard who fell to the 29th pick. And at the very least, I think he'll be a solid defender.
going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Zimmerman. Ibaka comes in for Biyombo. Mario Hezonja's checked in for C.J. Wilcox. And it's Watson in for Augustine.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
That one misses.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. And I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Mason with it. Defended by Ibaka. And now Orlando on the break. Finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 15.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Johnson. Still without a basket. Ellis, the pass to Mason. Now here's Ellis. Puts up a three. Miami no good on that time either. Inside. Here's Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ibaka's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Magic leading by 15. Lasagna, the pass to Ibaka. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Magic. Here are the Magic now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Great D that time from Johnson. The Heat trail by 15. Ellis kicks to Johnson. Back to Ellis. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pulls it up. Johnson's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Hezonja on the wing. Outside, Green. Ibaka looking for an opening. The three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Coming off a terrific season. First in blocks, and he was number 3 in field goal percentage. One of the most efficient scorers in our league.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Magic. And then for Miami, Cook comes in for James Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Ellis. Pass to Hezonja. Back to Vucevic. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat trail by 15. Here is Cook. Now Whiteside. Vucevic defending. Whiteside, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In fourth, the Heat.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Watson with it. Pass to Meeks. And here is Hezonja to the middle to end the cold streak. Vucevic, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. Here is Cook. Now Mason. Now Ellington over to the wing. Clock at 6. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Green. Finish off the break. Green's got 5.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Dragic after Jeff Green's bucket. Whiteside sets the bit for Dragic. Oh, Whiteside in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Orlando leading by 15. Watson, the pass to Vucevic. Now Meeks. Ellington grabs the miss. Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Dragic left side. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Orlando making some changes. Harper, he's checked in for Vucevic. Damian Rudez comes in for Hezonja. And it's Payton in for C.J. Watson. The Heat also changing it up. Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Ellis comes in for Mason. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Now, here's Harper. They kick it out to Green. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Down by 15. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Really good focus keeping his attention on the basket and not the defender.
The Heat have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Free throw, good. Waiters. And both free throws good for Waiters. Orlando leading by 13. Payton kicks to Meeks. Here's Green. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Payton against Dragic. Waiters outside. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Harper. And Serge Ibaka subbed in for Rudez. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
The Heat trail by 18. Waiters outside. Here's Bosch. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. For the Magic, Zimmerman, he's checked in for Vucevic. Harper comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Damian Rudez subbed in for Green. Bosch, a screen on Payton. Dragic finds Bosch, and Chris Bosch with the slam.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosch finishing with purpose.
Now, here's Payton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Meeks. Lets the three fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one. The Heat trail by 19. Dragic dishes to Ellis. Down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Magic have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Rudez. Magic moving the ball around. Payton against Dragic. Payton passes to Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now, here's Meeks. The tray. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. And Waiters kicks to Bosch. Dragic left side. Pass to Ellis. Waiters outside from past the arc. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And Dragic has it in the corner. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Robinson for 3. Zimmerman pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle, and Meeks kicks to Payton. Throws it up high. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Another miss by Orlando. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Harper. Dragic gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They set the pick. Here's Meeks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here is Waiters. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Magic, up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Magic.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loved to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Magic leading by 15. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic. Back to Payton. Outside, Green. On the wing, Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Pass to Waiters. Back to Dragic. Bosh, that's the pick for Dragic. Bosh, high post. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Payton. Nothing on the board. Inside, it's tipped. A good look from Vucevic. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, you cannot let Vucevic get cozy from there. I mean, his jumper is as dependable as they come.
90 seconds now into the second half.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosh. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Waiters, looking to get back on track here, and he lays it up and in. Waiters got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. High post to Baca. Pass to Payton. Meeks on the wing. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Green. Meeks dishes to Ibaka. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson, the pass to Dragic. And no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now, here's Meeks. He is guarded by Waiters. And Vucevic kicks to Payton. Magic moving the ball around. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Dragic. And the basket is good. Dragic has got his second basket.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's Meeks. 8 points for him. High post to Baca. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Bosh. And they'll get another chance. Bounce pass, Dragic. Takes a step back. Poked loose. Meeks with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Dragic against Payton. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Here's Johnson. And slammed in by Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Now, here's Green. He's got 10. Drives to the hoop. And Green slams it in.
Solid take there, finishing right at the rim.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Payton. Then for the Heat, Cook is checked in for Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Waiters. The Heat trail by 15. Dragic the pass to Ellington. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. Over Ibaka. No good off the front iron.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Outside, Green. Ibaka sets the pick for Green. The rebound by Cook. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's Ellington. He's guarded by Meeks. Back to Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Watson with the ball for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, Green. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ellington. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Magic leading by 13. Green taking his time here. Ibaka sets the pick for Green. Driving in. Basket counts. Green's got 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Ellington. Here is Whiteside. Vucevic defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Harper, he's checked in for Vucevic. Damian Rudez comes in for Serge Ibaka. Hezonja, he's checked in for Green. And James subbed in for Jody Meeks. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Waiters comes in for Cook. And he ends up missing both free throws. Magic leading by 15. Hezonja kicks to Harper. Rudez passes to James. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Pass to Rudez. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And Harper slams it in.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
The Heat trail by 17. And Whiteside slams it home.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Watson. And here is Hezonja. James kicks to Hezonja. Here's James. And here is Harper. He's covered by Whiteside. Dragic looking for an opening. Waiters on the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The drive by James. Watson, the pass to Harper. Outside, James. Here's Rudez. Ellington defending. James outside. Stolen by Waiters. Lays it in off the breakaway. Waiters got 8 points.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Magic leading by 13. James outside. Back to Watson. James in the post. He's guarded by Waiters. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson kicks to Ellington. Outside, Dragic. Whiteside a screen. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Zimmerman, he's checked in for Harper. Biyombo comes in for Damian Rudez. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James. And DJ Augustine subbed in for C.J. Watson. And a new group in for the Heat. Haslam, he's checked in for Whiteside. Mason checks in for James Johnson. Josh Richardson's checked in for Waiters. And it's Ellison for Goran Dragic. Ellis against Augustine. Trying to get something going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Both free throws good from Augustine. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Haslam. And it's denied.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
To the paint. Here's Zimmerman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat in 5th.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
The Magic making a switch here. Wilcox is checked in. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Šarić. Back to Richardson. Granger dishes to Haslam. Clock at 6. Šarić passes to Richardson. From deep three-point land. Zimmerman pulls it in. Zimmerman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson dishes to Šarić. Pass to Granger. Back to Šarić. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Richardson gets a wide open look. A second chance effort. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's now 6 points for Robinson. Augustine against Šarić. Left side, Gordon. No good that time. Granger with the defensive effort. The Heat trail by 13. Šarić with the bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Granger kicks to Šarić. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And he hits the jump shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Biyombo. Outside Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Šarić. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Šarić, right side. Now Granger. Back to Richardson. Pass to Šarić. Here's Haslam. Šarić in the corner. From outside, off the mark. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Augustine looking around. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's the Orlando Magic riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the jam by Whiteside.
More than capable of running the offense. Dragic knows how to get his teammates involved.
Magic leading by 13. Payton outside. Gordon with the screen for Payton. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Magic, this man, Biyombo, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Biyombo.
Well, I like the tough-nosed nature of Bismack Biyombo. He's a dependable role player who works hard on defense.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Dragic. Driving the lane. Shoots over Biyombo. And it's Miami with another.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Now here's Payton. Shoots over Dragic. Misses off the left iron.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Richardson outside. Pass to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
First team foul. Shooting for the Heat, James Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Heat also with the sub. Bosh is checked in for Richardson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Meeks with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside and stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Dragic. Here's the teardrop. Now Ellington. 5 on the clock. Now here's Bosh. Johnson in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gordon finds Meeks. Back to Gordon. Ibaka outside. Vucevic's screen on Dragic. Puts it up from 15. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Outside Dragic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Orlando leading by 10. Meeks passes to Gordon. On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Dragic. And the basket by Payton.
Well, I think the postgame of Payton catches defenders off guard. I mean, he's got a lot of moves down there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, right side in position. It's stolen by Vucevic. Gordon with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Ibaka drawing the double team. Gordon outside. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded by Meeks. Bosh, that's the pick for Dragic. 5 to shoot. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
At the line for the Magic, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Orlando. Watson comes in for Elfrid Payton. Dion Waiters checked in for the Heat. No good on the second free throw.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Heat, Chris Bosh. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Bosh, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
And so Bosh nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And Green slams it in.
And when Green is feeling it, keep getting him the ball. He can really score from anywhere from the floor.
Here's Waiters. Plays it up off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so here's Orlando. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Down low, stolen by Waiters. And it's Bosh in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Here is Watson. At the elbow, Vucevic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Heat trail by 7. Now here's Dragic. Waiters outside. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Waiters got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now, here's Meeks. Ibaka finds Meeks. Watson for 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Waiters passes to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Magic leading by 3. And here's Watson. Pass to Green. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered by Whiteside. Vucevic to the pass to Green. Ibaka outside. Watson, that's for 2. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Kicks it to Waiters. Inside, Meeks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Magic lead by 5.
And that was a very close look.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Now Dragic. Here's Waiters. Back to Dragic. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Waiters. Pops one in from the wing. Waiters got 10 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Vucevic setting the pick for Green. No good with the triple.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Ellington dishes to Whiteside. Waiters with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Down low. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Meeks.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. making some changes. Gordon comes in for Serge Ibaka, and it's Elfrid Payton in for C.J. Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Dragic. Waiters outside. Bosch heads the pick for Waiters. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bosch.
The team needed a hoop, and Bosch got it for him. No hesitation at all.
Here are the Magic now. Outside, Payton. Now, Vucevic. And it misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The 3 goes down.
And they needed that one. Just a big-time basket.
Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Payton with the ball. Vucevic has 3 on Dragic. 6 to shoot. Plenty of space. Got it to go.
And, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Now, here's Dragic. Bosch hits the pick for Dragic. A huge two-handed slam.
No fear, no hesitation in a big-time moment.
Well, Orlando shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Vucevic. And Whiteside sends it back. And that one is good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Waiters. Defense right on him. And that one falls.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Payton. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Now Vucevic. Let's it go! Oh, what a use of the baby hook!
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
The Heat trailing. Waiters outside. Off the glass.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Vucevic. Push down the fadeaway jam.
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident. And that lets him deliver when it matters most.
Waiters outside. And he banks the layup in.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
The Magic called timeout. making some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Watson in for Jody Meeks. Dragic against Payton. Now Vucevic. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Watson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Dragic. Waiters with the ball. Watson's there. Now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
The Magic called timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Vucevic down low. Throws the shot out of this area code. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Hassan Whiteside.